scared? I am. I got this. Now, what do you call Sasquatch?
Squatch.
That's it, Squatch. And I don't know what you call the ghost out in Moonville. The Mothman, I think, just goes by Mothman.
I think he's just the Mothman.
Should be good.
Is it the Mothman? Or
I guess it is technically the Mothman, yeah. It's going to be huge.
Well, what I want to know is it bad sign that when I was pulling into Zaleski, that literally on the radio, Lunatic Fringe was playing?
Oh boy.
So
that's a good sign. We're getting very close now to the Moonville Tunnel. Now the question is, guys, do you think we'll make it back? Everybody says yes.
I said.
Hopefully, yeah. You would think there would be some one-lane road ahead. So we do think it's back this way?
Yeah, it's back this way a little ways, unfortunately.
That's all right.
Fairly early. I think when that car was sitting, waiting at that stop sign.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's where we should have gone.
Well, they were trying to block us from getting in there.
It's been one of those kind of drives.
What is that? Does that say Moonville on the... Oh, I see.
See, there's right there. It says Moonville. Did we turn there? No. Did any of the five of us see it? No.
Yeah, we didn't see it. We didn't see it. It's not nobody's fault. This is kind of getting creepy, though. Why is it
getting dark all of a sudden?
I know. I was just going to say, why is it so dark? Why is it so dark back here?
So dark.
That doesn't make sense. It's dark. Does this make any sense? It did. All of a sudden, it got really cold.
More AC anywhere?
Wow. There's another. Did you guys ever hear of the Loveland Frogman?
No.
Yeah, there's a story about a frog, looks like a frog, the size of a human, walking on two legs. And he's called the Loveland Frogman. The guy's going, turn back. Before it's too late, turn back.
Yeah. Don't go here.
We gotta be getting close now. We're ran out of road. I know, shortcut, we're driving and we're lost. Remember that melody?
Yeah.
And it's like, there's this house, I'm not kidding, it looked like the house from the opening of Flashlight Theater. I said, pull in here, I'll ask them for, they'll make a lampshade out of you, okay. Bring some of that asphalt down this way.
Is it just me, or is it getting worse as we go?
It is.
Worse and colder.
It is getting cold and dark, and the road is just...
crap.
We're not going to make it. We're not going to make it.
But there's nowhere to turn around. We have to keep going.
Good point. That would be high stakes to try to turn around.
No kidding.
Oh, boy.
It'd be the...
But then the side of the road starts collapsing. Oh boy.
Yeah, like if a car's coming the other way, it's gonna be like everybody lean left. Move over a little bit. Shit.
And here comes the car.
Oh my.
Oh god.
And of course,
Lean left.
it's going to be our side of the road.
He's okay.
We're just,
We can probably make it.
stopping?
Well, I think
It's Frank. It's Frank Lawhead. Run! Get out and run!
what are you kids doing out here?
Don't you know this place is haunted?
Well, it's old man Jeepers who runs the Haunted Amusement Park.
Get out of here! Oh boy, it's smoky, it's foggy, it's dark.
What is up with this road? Get all
Wow.
the footage you can, because we're never coming back here.
That's right. This is it. You've been. That was a mistake. Yeah, I wouldn't risk trying to get back more than once, because as Jason correctly put it, this is a one-shot deal. One and done. Okay, here's the great question. What are all these locks for?
Look at the locks. What are they for?
when I saw that it said they had locks, I thought it was like river locks.
See, all these locks are all together, like a family.
Yeah. Well, you don't think that that means that these are
For people who have passed?
or haven't come back.
No, that's what I'm wondering.
I'll tell you what, I'll stay right here and film.
Are they?
No, it's fine.
So we're going to Spirit Box.
What
And it
is
said
this?
stop right here. And we stopped right here, and it's a baby that passed away. It's like a lock with the birth date and the death date.
The big look is the couple's
And there's
name.
a couple, and then when their other babies do. It's really weird.
And it says,
And then it said, well, then it said my name is Emily, but that's me. And then it said careful of the witch. So I don't know what that means. but weird.
There we are.
There's life after death.
We have arrived. Are you nervous yet?
How do they know?
They know it.
did you hear what?
Look at that. There's somebody standing at the end of the
What does it say?
Walk further.
Oh,
It literally just said walk further.
Oh my.
that's creepy.
What does it say?
Walk further.
Your phone does?
Yes.
Let me see that.
Spirit talker.
Walk further.
Ugh.
Alrighty,
Well, let's do it then.
let's do it.
What's your
Weenie.
phone saying?
Run like heck.
This is wild. Right here.
Okay. So here we are at the Moonville Tunnel. It is allegedly haunted, and I will tell you, after coming through this tunnel and feeling the temperature drop, it really does make you wonder. And we do know for a fact that several people were killed in this tunnel in a variety of different accidents. And this is one of the scariest things we've seen in quite a while. Somehow trains were coming towards each other in the tunnel. And he was a signalman, 21 years old. And he got killed when the two trains collided. Then there was the bully that got into the fight at the bar down in Moonville. They beat him up, knocked him out, and laid him across the tracks, and the train ran right over him.
And what was his name? Do we know?
The bully. That was his name. And then there's the lavender lady. Take a whiff. Can you smell just a hint of lavender? I can. Jeez, oh Pete's. So if trains were actually coming through here in the wrong, they had no time to react. None at all. Yeah, I think that's what they said. And Frank Lawhead had his lantern, and that was it for him.
That was when he was trying to see it.
We're doomed, Melody. We're doomed. No. So we're going to make it all the way through the tunnel, it looks like. It is. I know, that's the good news, right, Jason? We have to head back.
I'm in trouble with
Look at that. What are all those? Some of those things are really creepy. Melody, I thought you weren't going to stray so far off, sweetheart. What you see up there? What's up there? And Ivy, come on, let's go before they all leave. You're sitting down and resting? What's wrong? You know what's really weird is I can almost feel, like, hear the wind. Yeah,
Like really
that is really creepy.
dizzy. Like it like feels. Do you feel like it's uneven in here? I guess, maybe?
Yeah, I do.
It might probably just like the unevenness.
I mean, it's very uneven.
Okay, I just feel
Okay, here's the question though. The air is perfectly still
Outside.
outside, perfectly still.
I mean,
I think it's multiple spirits in here.
multiple spirits.
But it's weird because it's almost like when that, and I know I'm just getting a little, but it almost feels like hands or fingers are touching the back of my neck. Wow.
Do the
I
spirits always stay in
Listen again, listen. Shh, listen. Oh, it's weird. I hear like a heartbeat type of thing. Probably my heart. Yeah, it's getting ready to blow up. Oh boy.
The lead.
See now, you feel the wind here? I don't.
No.
I feel no breeze here at all.
No.
And yet we had a breeze back there. What's that all about? Oh, that's perfect with the look back. That's just like the Patterson-Gimlin film. That's perfect. Good job. So here we are with the unfairly second-placed finisher in the Bigfoot Walk. We just witnessed it, and it looked dead on the Patterson-Gimlin film. Perfect. So how long have you been practicing for this?
Probably 10 years.
Wow, that was good. I mean, you even had the look back over the shoulder.
Oh, sure. It's uneven ground, as you can see.
Uh-huh.
So yeah.
I always thought that, because they say that that particular Bigfoot was female, right?
That's right.
And that's why she looked back so dismissively. It's like, you know.
Forget it.
Yeah,
right.
She was queen of the forest.
Right.
So what's your take on the festival? What do you think so far?
I think it's fantastic. I think it's great. The beautiful weather. You should come. It's a lot of fun.
So we're here at the Bigfoot Festival with Jeanette Quackenbush, who's written, as you can see here, numerous books on the various cryptids, and we're out looking for cryptids this weekend. And so we're going to have to grab some of these because they look like they're interesting titles. Now, do you give tours at the Moonville Tunnel? Is that what I heard?
I do give Moonville tours,
Okay.
And I'll be doing them in September and October. They are public hikes, so they're free for everybody.
Okay.
I do list them on 21crows.com so you can find out about the hike, learn about it, get a map so that you can find it.
Okay.
And they're a lot of fun. We do a ghost hunt afterwards.
Oh my gosh.
We also, if people are interested during the hike, we will also do cryptids. If you like Bigfoot, we do have Bigfoot along the Moonville Rail Trail.
Yeah, that would be, Bigfoot, and I noticed walking around here, and we're from the Cincinnati area. Have you ever heard of the Loveland Frogman?
I have heard of the Loveland
Yeah,
Frogman.
I wonder about that
I actually
story.
grew up in Cincinnati.
Did you really? Okay.
So yeah, we used to always go visit Loveland, and you'd look over the bridge to see if you could see the Frogman that's there. Yep, we always wanted to see that. There's a lot of stories of people seeing the Frogman.
I know, just walking down the road. That's the thing that's so interesting, is the number of different cryptids that are in this general area. So
Yes.
I have to show you this, because when we were at Moonville, we took a still picture through the tunnel. I don't know, it almost looks like it's arms and legs. I can't really
It could
tell.
be something forming there.
Yeah.
A lot of people at that end of the tunnel, that is where Engineer Lawhead, who was the engineer in November of 1880, was killed. He was killed about a half mile before that, but everybody feels like he is trying to head home, and he shows himself at the tunnel.
Isn't that crazy?
It is crazy, so that could very well be. I do have people send us pictures. A lot of times he's one-legged because they believe he lost his leg
Oh my goodness.
in the train crash. There were two trains that were going at the same time.
Can you explain what these are?
Okay, so when you go outside and look for cryptids, a lot of people will find the cryptid tracks. In the Hocking Hills, they're really not that level. They're level because we have sandstone here. But in other areas where you find mud or after it rains, you can go and find the footprints. And what you can do is take plaster of Paris, put it in there. You just empty it right into. You can have some already pre-made. It dries quickly. And you can make a casting of that. And you will have your casting sort of proof of Bigfoot
great.
that you ran into along the trail. Now this area in Vinton County and the Hocking Hills is well known for Bigfoot. and having all sorts of cryptid, even a wild cougar that runs around here that
Oh my goodness.
people see, hunters see, hikers see.
Wow, that's amazing. Now, if you're watching this and you're interested in anything cryptid, you need to check out all these books written by Jeanette Quackenbush. They're all great reads. And is there anything else you'd like to share with the
Come
folks?
out to the B Outdoors Bigfoot Fest in the Hocking Hills. You can buy all sorts of things. There's a guy that even sells wood knockers down there. You can also pick up my books. I put the GPS in the books so that you could find the haunted and cryptid places also.
Right.
And where are you from, ma'am? Lancaster. Squatch us. Woo! All right, that was pretty doggone good. I'm good with that. Anyone else? Any of you other ladies? All right, come on in. Come on in. And where are you from? Portsmouth, Ohio. And what is your name? Carrie Ann. Squatch us. Sasquatch needs a lozenge. Okay. And how about you? Where are you from, ma'am? Portsmouth. And what is your name? Holly. Here we go. What is your name, sir? Devin. Where are you from, sir? Michigan. Okay. What is your name, sir? Dan. Where are you from? Warren. Cool. All right. Watch Wow. Holy smokes. The way you started that, I was looking up to see if there was a bomber or something. Here we go. Squatch us.
Steve, you're a Bigfoot investigator. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, first and foremost, I'm a retired professional investigator.
Oh, okay. So you know how to...
I brought my skill set to this
Gotcha.
about a little over 25 years ago.
Okay.
Back in 1999, 98, somewhere in there. And I originally came in with a very skeptical attitude towards this.
Which is probably the best way, right?
And I'm a trained forensic interviewer and interrogator. So my specialty is reading body language, neurolinguistics, stuff like that. And I thought originally that I was going to find some of these reports that came in that I've seen in books, and I've actually speaking to some of those witnesses, that I was going to find it probably going to be all bunk. But it turned out that these people were truly telling the truth and believing they had seen something they thought was a Bigfoot.
Mm-hmm. So typically, when that happens, what determination? Is it all across the board? Sometimes maybe they saw a bear. Sometimes you're not sure. Maybe it was Bigfoot. I guess a lot of it depends on the forensics.
A lot of it comes is that usually the people I talk to, they have such descriptive encounters and the areas where they're being seen that we can kind of rule out a misidentification. So they actually believe they saw something bipedal. I can't really determine if they've seen something bipedal or bear-like based on just having a conversation, because they're giving me a description of something that's, describing a Bigfoot. A lot of that comes in the background investigation of a person, like, what was their exposure to Bigfoot before they had their encounter. A lot of people were none. I never even believed in it. I thought it was a bunch of, baloney. Turns out, and that's even more striking to me, is that when it's not somebody's
that would make
wheelhouse.
it more compelling
Right.
if they didn't even believe in it. Right.
But if there's an aggressive case, of a Bigfoot, and in this case, happened back in 2000, where it actually escorted, and the one witness actually saw it after we were screaming at them, escorted them out of the forest. Okay, that sounds aggressive. It's territorial. Let's move into that area, and that became my primary research area. And then, for example, this is one of the finds we got in that research area. And I actually, with my team, heard this, walked from our 7 o'clock to our 11 o'clock. So basically passing us by. And until that time, I've only heard about the smell of a Bigfoot sometimes, which occurs in about 10% of the cases. And we got hit with this most foul stench you would ever smell. I've been a medic, and I've been in places where there's been people that have been around for a couple of weeks, right? And it smelled worse than that.
Oh, wow. Jeez.
So it was quite compelling. And we found this, and the next day we returned during the daylight, and we found the entire trackway. And then, of course, I've had 2 sightings in 2011 and 2012.
That was going to be my next question. So,
So it took me a number of years to get to having a sighting. Again, the same area, the research area. And I started doing things that Jane Goodall would suggest. Like when I got there, I would always announce myself, knock a few times, whoop a few times, call out, whistle, get their attention, that they know it's me. You do that consistently, you leave, they realize you're not a threat. So now they're kind of more curious about you. So that's why we started seeing the pickup in 2010. In 2011, my team had been out and we had been hearing noises coming towards us. We'd move out, it moved back. We'd move back, in a little bit more, they'd come back. Right now, and it would be this whole back and forth.
Because they were more comfortable after a period of time.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're all in camp, and we're all talking and yapping away. It's time for our meal break. It's 9:30 at night. Okay, we've been out since dark, which in October is a lot earlier than we went out for a few hours. Let's eat. Let's have a few laughs. Get hydrated. I go, my headlamp's a little dim. I'm going to go out and get batteries to my car. So I walk from the little campsite out to the dirt road and they're standing next to utility poles at 8'1".
Oh, wow. Jeez.
And I actually grabbed my batteries, lit a smoke up, shined my light downhill, which was the north end. And when I came back to the south end, and there it was standing at the camp, watching the camp, which would be right there. And all the leaves are dropped in October in New York. So it was watching our camp. I had the light on it. It turned towards me. I could see the eye, a dark orange, almost reddish eye shining back at me. I could see it blinking.
Wow.
And I stood there and it's probably, I'm looking, I go, well, I know it sees me. Well, it sees my light. And it's probably thinking, does it see me? Because I'm not moving. And then finally I shook the light a little bit. It turned, moved into the camp. I immediately get a radio call from the camp saying, hey, Steve, we got a lot of active movement here. I'm like, yeah, no kidding. Get teammate out here to me.
Wow.
A year later, I saw a juvenile in the same area, same campsite. And it was like 1:30 at night, and there's a juvie, 5.5 feet tall.
I was just going to ask about how tall
I
it was,
unzipped my tent because I needed to use a tree. I unzipped my tent, and that must have alerted it. It started on the run. I poked my head out, and there it is, running across.
Wow. See, I'm glad, though, because you'll hear a lot of people, whether it's UFOs or tornadoes, that you pick the phenomenon that they've researched and never had their own sightings. So I'm glad that you did that. And this has been a great festival. We really enjoyed it.
Oh, I love it out here.
Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad.
I've come out for the last 3 years. This is my 3rd year here, and I speak every year.
Have you ever had any interesting encounters or spoken to anyone, like a buddy that did?
Actually, Mike Hartman, who's one of the speakers here, he and I actually went out on a mission about 1.5 years ago, and we were in Loudonville, Ohio. So we were out, and we were up on an area called Creepy Hill. Nothing happening there. So they asked us to go to a power station where there were actually vocalizations 3 weeks before. So we went there, and we're standing there, and there's a cacophony of bugs and birds and wind and everything, and we're standing there for about 5 minutes. Silence. It was literally like somebody flipped a switch and hit the power.
Something scared them, maybe?
Something literally quieted the entire area. And we were across from a huge field of corn that was already plowed. But I mean, the area was huge, but literally no sound whatsoever. So I'm sitting there and I'm talking with Mike, and he goes, just stay, just relax. And I'm like, okay. Because I did start to feel like I was not the alpha predator. It's your lizard brain. I knew that something else was in the area. You could feel it more than anything. So all of a sudden, about a 1/4 mile to our right, there was a huge holler, and all of a sudden, all these coyotes lost their mind for like 3 minutes, and all dead silent. So while we're sitting there, we're actually working with people with drones, and so they took the drones and they put them over the area, and they found that there were white-tailed deer there. Now, a drone at 400 feet, that's good. You know, that's not going to scare the deer too much. They took it down to 100, and these deer did not move.
Because they were
Their
probably
tails were
afraid,
up,
yeah.
but they did not move. And that's unusual. And so Mike and I were just waiting. He had his thermal up, and we didn't see anything. But that's okay, because you don't always have to see
to know something is there, right?
Correct.
Right, absolutely.
So we were there for about 15, almost 20 minutes. And then slowly, it was like somebody took the volume and slowly turned it back up. And
so they all started to relax because whatever
it was gone.
Yeah.
And then they took the drone back over. The deer were gone.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's a real phenomenon.
We all know I have no doubt. It's
Yeah.
always interesting to hear people's experiences. There's a lot of interest. I mean, I was going to use the word unbelievable, but it's very believable. A lot of unusual things might be a better
Correct.
word. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. The world's only Mothman museum. And here we are.
On a fog-heavy autumn evening in Point Pleasant, West Virginia, the townsfolk whispered about a shadow with wings. It first appeared near the old TNT area, where abandoned igloos lay half swallowed by vines and silence. Those who saw it spoke of glowing red eyes, wide as lanterns, floating above a tall, human-shaped figure. The creature never attacked, never spoke. It only watched, as if measuring something unseen. As weeks passed, sightings of the Mothman spread along the Ohio River. Drivers swore it followed their cars without flapping its wings, gliding faster than any bird should move. Dogs howled, radios crackled, and an unease settled over the town like a storm that refused to break. Some believed the Mothman was a warning, an omen sent to alert people of disasters yet to come, while others feared it was the cause of the dread itself. Then came the night the Silver Bridge collapsed, sending steel and headlights into the freezing river below. After that tragedy, the Mothman vanished as suddenly as it had appeared. Years later, its legend still clings to West Virginia's hills. A reminder that some mysteries arrive not to be understood, but to be remembered. When the fog rolls in and red lights seem to flicker in the distance, people still wonder if the Mothman is watching once more.
Knock it in, Emily, knock it in. Yeah. That was close.